14,175 divided by 315. Oh my goodness. Let's find an estimation. Estimate. Whenever I'm estimating, what place value should I look at? The smallest one or the biggest one, guys? The biggest. The biggest one tells me the most about the number, because the smallest place values, I need a whole lot of those to equal any one of the bigger place values. All right, so let's look at my divisor. 315. Is that going to be closer to 300 or 400? 400. Yeah, because I look at my largest place value, I look at the next place value down. There's only a 1 there. That means it's going to be really close to the original number. So I'm going to estimate that to be 300. Okay, so now I see a 3 there. I need to be primed to think, whatever this is, I need to make sure that it's a multiple of 3. So that way I can divide it evenly, right? Now this 14,175. Is there a multiple of 3 that's really close to 14? 12 or 15. I think 15 is probably a little bit closer. 14 is a little bit closer to 1,500. So if I wanted to estimate here, remember I can rewrite this saying 300 divides 15,000. I see zeros and zeros. I don't want to do that. Let's go ahead and get rid of them. So I look at a 0 here and a 0 here. Goodbye. I look at a 0 here and a 0 here. Goodbye again. So how many times will 3 go into 15? 5. Then how many zeros are left behind? Just 1. So my estimate is 50. If I come up with the final answer, plus or minus a couple, within 50, I think I'm going to be pretty good. Now, who's really good with their multiples of 315? Nobody. Yeah, me neither. Okay, so I'm going to write out 315. Add that. Now, if I add 15 plus 15, what will that get me? Most of you should know that double, because it has something to do with time. Most of you have learned your time. So I know that will increase by 15. And remember, as I'm multiplying, basically it's just saying 315 plus 315 plus 315 plus 315. So if I add 300 to 300, what will that new number be? 600. 600. Okay. So what is 15 plus 15 plus 15?
45.
45. Okay, so now I can write a 45 here. What is 600 plus 300?
900.
And all I'm doing right here is I'm thinking of a faster way of saying what is 315 times 3. Now I need to be thinking, what is 315 times 4? Well, what is 45 plus 15? 45 plus 15 is 60. What is 9 plus 3? Okay, so now I'm going to add another group of 315. What is 60 plus 15?
75.
What is 12 plus 3?
15.
I think that'll probably be enough to get us started. Okay, if we need more to our multiplication tower, that's the great thing about it. If you don't see that many groups, you just go back to the drawing board and see how many you had. So let me write out my exact algorithm. This is going to be 315 is dividing 14,175. I'm going a little bit faster on this one. I don't want to run out of time. We'll be able to refer to it later, right? So now I want to think of the smallest division problem I can possibly think of. How do I do that? I can take my hand. I can just say, okay, will 315 go into 1? Nope. Will 315 go into 14? Nope. Notice how I'm writing the zeros directly above the place value it will not go into. Will 315 go into 141? 141 is smaller than 315. That will not happen. Now, will 315 go into 1,417? Yeah, how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, do you see how awesome that multiplication tower worked out? It's well worth the time to make one. 4. And I don't even have to multiply. I've already done it right here. 1,260. Now I have to find a difference. That's just a subtraction problem. 7 minus 0. 1 minus 6. Oh, I need to regroup. That becomes a 3. This becomes 11. What is 11 minus 6? 5. 3 minus 2. 1 minus 1. Okay. Is my new answer smaller than 315? Yes, I know it is because I picked the exact right multiple. Okay, now I need to bring down the 5. How many times will 5 go into 175? Or, pardon me, 315 go into 175? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Multiplication tower to the rescue again. Now I multiply 315 times 5. Is my estimate and my exact answer really close? Yes. Did I probably do this correctly? Yes. Did we just seriously divide a 3-digit number into a 5-digit number? Yes. We can do this. We can use multiplication towers. Yeah. We can use multiplication towers to really help us break things down. Notice how I ignored most of the problem. I looked at 351 into 1. No. 351 into 14. No. 315 into 141. No. I'm not looking at the whole thing. Break it down piece by piece, place value by place value. I'm keeping everything lined up very neatly. And then whenever I have something down here, a remainder, I keep bringing down the next place value. If I ran out, I can always add a decimal and zeros. I can keep adding zeros until the end of time. Long vision until the end of time. That would be horrible. But we got that. That's excellent.